Hello, folks. Make sure this is going. Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It is a glorious Friday morning. Well, at least we're shooting this on Thursday. Shooting this on what, Wednesday?
It's Wednesday, Bruce.
I'm having a heck of a time with my cameras here. This is a Take the Points edition of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, and let's go over what's going on around the area, and we'll do all kinds of different things. As I'm here without a jacket and I feel naked. Are you guys embarrassed by me without wearing a jacket here?
You sat down and I thought, man, this is weird. Feels weird.
Well, and then you can see my headpiece here, my earphones, and
the professionalism around here.
Exactly.
I think we're ruining our reputation as pure professionals here.
Well, it'll all turn out in the end when we start talking about how well we did this week on our
that'll
wagers.
help our professionalism.
That'll help the professionalism
Yeah.
by landslide. All right, what's going on today? It is Friday, January 18th. All kinds of things going on this weekend, starting with an American Red Cross blood drive, First Christian Church at Flora today. That's at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and that will go from 1 o'clock till 5 o'clock. If you're interested, you might want to check out redcrossblood.org. redcrossblood.org. Also, a popcorn social today at Heritage Woods of Flora. That'll be at 2 p.m. Popcorn bar, and it'll go from 2 o'clock to about 3 o'clock today, and here at Heritage Woods, and that's just a precursor to what they're having at 6:30 tonight. The Pure Country Sounds of Lance and Tina. That's always a good time.
Is that Lance Miller?
It's Lance. That's exactly right. Lance Miller and Tina Turner will be at Heritage Woods.
I'll be
today.
there.
I'd be there. Sounds like a pretty good time. I'd be all right with that. Tomorrow, a few other things going on tomorrow. Here at just a little bit east of here at the First Baptist Church in Clay City. It's a wild game feast. A wild game feast at the First Baptist Church at 5 o'clock p.m. I don't know what will be included. What would you guys want?
I've been to a few of those actually back in the day.
At the Clay City First Baptist Church?
Actually, in Clay City, at the Christian church back then, so I'm sure it's a lot of the same people. But
so what do they serve?
Had everything from elk and gator,
bear.
I can't remember if there was bear or not, but
Squirrel?
I remember gag. I remember rattlesnake.
Really?
Which was way too much work for the amount of meat you get.
Possum.
Yeah.
Don't remember that one, but there were some stews. So possum was
rabbit.
Yeah, squirrel was obviously squirrel, rabbit, pheasant, quail. The wild game available around here. But then there's always a few people that bring in some stuff too.
That's at 5 o'clock tonight over there at the First Baptist Church in Clay City. It's starting around 5 o'clock. Not tonight, tomorrow night, Saturday night. Pardon me. Also, Snowball Dance and Auction is tonight in DuBois. Well, Saturday night in DuBois. That's at 8 o'clock to 11:30. This was kind of interesting to me. On all their information, it said it starts at 8 a.m., running till 11:30 p.m. a.m. to a.m. So I thought, well, that's an interesting time for a snowball dance.
It might be an appropriate weekend for it, though.
Well, that's right. It might be good timing. But there was also they're inviting K through 8th graders and pre-K and under free. The adults are $15 in advance and $20 at the door.
That sounds to me like I'm dropping my kids off and leaving.
Well, no, wait till the price does include hors d'oeuvres, draft beer, and soda.
What in the world?
What was the location in DuBois?
That's in DuBois at the Knights of Columbus Hall, the KC Hall in DuBois. The purchase of tickets do include a chance to win cash. Need not be present to win. And for tickets, I got some names here to contact. So, drop the kids off and
Yes, I bet you there's beer there, though. I may just stick around.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal. Some other things going on this weekend in Salem today on Saturday at 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. It's a formal dress sale. That's at the Hawthorne Elementary School in Salem. Go shop for the perfect dress from with a $1 donation to the Salem Elementary PTO just to get in, I think. And they will have dressing rooms and seamstress available. I don't think that's $1 for the dress, but Surely that's not, right?
$1 to walk in the door.
That's kind of what I'm wondering. That's kind of what I'm guessing, but I don't know.
Last time I bought a dress,
I've never paid to get into one of those, so
Well,
I've always been the guest speaker at the formal dress giveaways.
Do you give tips?
No. Next.
I had to hold one in there.
Just wondering if he's giving dress tips to folks. Also on Saturday, the Sisney Rehabilitation Center will be having a breakfast and silent auction to benefit St. Jude's, and that'll be from 7 a.m. till 9:30 tomorrow morning at the Sisney Community Center. Also going to be biscuits and gravy and assorted baked items. The cost is by donation. Fairfield Public Golf Course volunteers are going to have a pork burger sale on Saturday at the main street in front of the courthouse, and like you said, drive-through service will begin around 10 a.m. When is the weather supposed to begin on Saturday? Have we heard that?
Pretty early.
They don't know.
It's early enough, and we live in Illinois, so I don't even try to guess that this far out. But
what day? This is a winter storm. When did they start naming winter storms? By the way,
Really?
yeah, they've named this thing winter storm. It's
Harper.
Winter Storm Harper.
Winter Storm Harper.
Yeah, a lot of folks thought
Bryce Harper, free agents frenzy here.
Fun. Yeah, a lot of folks thought it was going to be Bryce Harper.
I'm just disappointed they're not having any goose meat available for sale.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not in Fairfield. Not yet. Apparently, there's a little bit of disappointment about that, right?
At the Park District.
We might talk about that here in just a few minutes. Also, speaking of let's change the subject entirely and talk about what's on television. What's on Wabash tonight? It's a doubleheader again at the Salem Invitational Tournament. It's the semifinals. Pregame at 6:15, and that'll be on Channel 3, Channel 25, and Channel 100. Also, coming up tonight in NCAA basketball. Again, they're playing Big Ten games on Friday night. Just an abominable situation to me.
Actually worked out pretty well for me last Friday.
Did it?
Well, games got canceled, so I stayed home and watched some Big Ten basketball.
Well, see, you don't get to do that probably very often.
Not too often at all.
Yeah, that's good. Maryland is at Ohio State. That'll be at 5:30 on Fox Sports 1, Channel 610. Also, that's a doubleheader. That'll be followed by Xavier at Villanova at 7:30. And then Ohio University is at Toledo on CBS Sports Network, Channel 628 at 6 o'clock. ESPNU at 6:42 has Eastern Michigan at Buffalo. Also at 6 o'clock. Northwestern at Rutgers at 6 p.m. So there's two Big Ten games battling against each other in the ratings, as that one's going to be
5:30 and 6.
5:30 and 6. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That is on Big Ten Network, Channel 600. St. Joe's at St. Louis on ESPN2, Channel 638. And in the NBA, it is San Antonio Spurs at the Minnesota Timberwolves on ESPN. And that'll be followed up by the Golden State Warriors at the Los Angeles Clippers. All kinds of things going on for you on this evening. We've got, again, the big one is the Wabash Catch TV over at the Salem Invitational Tournament. I'm Bruce. That is Lucas. That is Brian, and we'll be back in just a moment. Tell you more about what's going on here on the Take the Points edition of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Back right after this.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare. Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you build with Morton Buildings, you build something that lasts. And now you can build for less during Building Value Days. If you're dreaming of a personal storage building, horse barn, farm storage, home, office, insulated workshop, or even a commercial facility, take advantage of our discounted pricing on new buildings now through February 28, 2019. So don't delay. Visit MortonBuildings.com for more information.
Morning, folks. Welcome to a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this glorious Friday morning. In actuality, we got to spill the beans. We're taping this Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah, I've given up on trying to maintain that facade long time
Have
ago.
you really?
Yeah.
That's too bad because
I mean, I'm hoping to make it one entire show with nothing.
we almost did.
Yeah, it was close.
We almost did a week or so ago. But yeah, we're doing this on Wednesday afternoon. And the reason I tell you that is because I can't. We're going to talk a little bit about. Look at this. It's that kind of day.
Technology. I'll tell you what.
We're looking we're a little bit early on these midwinter tournaments. The Carmi midwinter tournament is going on right now. Fairfield playing it. The Salem Invitational tournament going on right now, and Salem and a slew of good teams playing in that. We'll talk about that in just a second. But you were down in Carmi Monday night.
No,
right?
I was not.
Oh, you haven't? You were not.
You talking about the midwinter?
Didn't miss much.
Midwinter tournaments. Seems like this week every year is loaded because I've got 7 tournaments this week.
Do you really?
When you count in junior high regionals, so I had the regional championship Monday there at Fairfield, which Nashville won that, the girls tournament. Going to Iuka tonight for another junior high girls regional.
That was Class M.
That was Class M.
Iuka will be Class S.
That is Jasper versus New Hope, so Wayne County's guaranteed a winner there.
There you go.
So Jasper versus New Hope and Iuka?
In Iuka.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stick around here, huh?
We could have ridden the same bus.
Save some fuel.
All right, what other tournaments are you having?
Lady Mules are at El Dorado. I was down there Saturday.
I thought they always did these tournaments on the week of Martin Luther King birthday, and that's next week.
They're always the same week, so I don't know if it's the second week of or third week of January or what they do, but MTC tournament's going on, Carmi tournament's going on. And those are just Wayne County teams playing.
So
in those.
how many games are you going to be able to you follow? You're the reporter for like the Fairfield
reporter.
Mules and Sisney Running Lions and Wayne City Indians. The MTC tournament starts
Which is
next
what I
week,
went and
right?
watched. No, MTC tournaments this week, too. I watched Wayne City Weber last night, which Weber knocked off Wayne City, the 2 seed.
That
So
was an
that's a bit of a
upset.
surprise. Yeah, it's 2 out of the last 3 years they've gotten beat in the first round when they probably shouldn't have. So that'll be Denver.
Well, at least they've had new coaches each year. So
It's
so it didn't really
them
hurt.
versus Sisney in the consolation bracket tonight. So
Are you going to go back to that one?
I've got to go to Jasper versus New Hope because I'm guaranteed a trophy winner there.
And then are you going to go down to, will you have time to get to Carmi tonight after being in Iuka?
No, because
that's a pretty good size drive.
We were talking earlier. I thought they played at 6. It's at 7 o'clock tonight. So that'll be the only one I probably make tonight.
Well, I tell you, Weeze, let me tell you a little bit about the Salem Invitational Basketball Tournament. I had to get my paperwork out because we're doing it tonight, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. And East St. Louis plays Triad tonight, Wednesday night at 6:30, followed by Mount Vernon versus Effingham. If you're watching this on TV, you already know that East St. Louis defeated Triad and Mount Vernon beat Effingham. I don't know if those things happened.
They did now.
Mount Vernon stumbled against someone this week.
Mount Vernon, I can tell you that too if you ask me. Well, since you did ask me.
North Clay.
It wasn't North Clay. They
my one shot.
No, I take that back.
Nashville.
It was Belleville Altoff last week, which isn't a bad
Belleville,
loss.
Altoff, and then Glenwood before that. There you go. It was Effingham that lost to Nashville. No, nevertheless, the fun part, and that'll be playing tonight, East St. Louis versus Triad. East St. Louis has a couple of Division I players. And they're ranked number 5 or so in Class 3A. And
I'll tell you where Nesto's got them at 5 right now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's
12 and 5.
That's a pretty good team. And the Two Topless is ranked number what now in Class 2A? Because they're playing Thursday night against Centralia and Salem plays Thornton.
7 in Nesto's rankings. Those are the ones I have available right now. There's IHSS has rankings, AP has rankings, Max Prep has rankings, Nesto has rankings. So it depends on who you're going with. Nestos are the easiest to follow.
What does he have? Does he have any of these other teams ranked? Do you know? I would think the only Mount Vernon might be potentially ranked.
Will these all be 3A then? All these teams?
Two Topless is 2.
And is that the only one then?
Yeah, they're certainly the only 2A.
Okay.
Mount Vernon, he's got him at 32. He does a top 35.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, see, now that's like a sectional winner, right? Or a regional winner?
Regional
winner, doing the math. Nevertheless, my point being, this ought to be a pretty good tournament.
Looks like it.
Now, so what nights are you going to be able to go to this tournament?
I won't be in Salem.
You're not going to make it to Salem.
I got too many of my own.
Well,
I can't forget the big Sisney 7th grade tournament Friday and Saturday night.
No, I did forget the big Sisney 7th grade
I did
tournament.
too. Someone was asking me if I'm going to make it, and because I was telling him I had 6 tournaments this week, and he's like, "Oh, you can be able to make it to Sisney?" I said, "I've got 7 tournaments this week."
How do you make the choice of which ones to cover? I can understand Wednesday night heading up to Iuka because it's trophy night.
If there's a trophy, that's pretty much what I'm going to. After that, like come Saturday, I'll have to see who's playing for the higher placing, which there's a decent chance Fairfield's playing for a championship, which that's a round robin, but they'll be trying to clinch one.
Yeah.
If they get past Mount Carmel tonight, which it's no guaranteed thing. Mount Carmel's been playing
much better.
And they just thumped Albion by 20-some the other night.
Fairfield played Mount Carmel earlier this season, right?
No.
They were on the other side.
They were on the other side. They went over at the Capitol. They were missing some people and a little banged up. They're playing better now. Fairfield girls will probably be playing for 3rd, to be my guess, down there at El Dorado. I'm going to have, since I've got Jasper versus New Hope, I'm guaranteed to have a team playing Saturday night at Wren Lake.
So you're going to Jasper School tomorrow afternoon for the spelling bee then?
There's a spelling bee? I got to talk to Doc Mills.
Well, it's not the Wayne County Spelling Bee. That's coming up.
Yeah, that's coming out the 31st, if I remember right.
31st. Yeah, so all kinds of things. Anyway, get out there. Avoid the snow if you can. If you can't avoid the snow, watch us on Wabash, as we'll have high school basketball all over the place.
That's the other fun part of this. None of that may happen this weekend.
You don't know what the weather's going to do.
We've got in addition to these championship night at Salem, Wabash, we're going to be in Beecher City for championship night at the girls MTC tournament. Basketball.
NTC, National Trail.
NTC, yeah, not MTC. NTC.
I say girls MTC is already done.
NTC, in National Trail, yeah.
Because the boys MTC is this week.
It's just crazy, folks. So we're trying to keep up.
Midwinter.
We're trying to keep up. You try to keep up. We'll be back right after this on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back after these.
When you build with Morton Buildings, you build something that lasts. And now you can build for less during Building Value Days. If you're dreaming of a personal storage building, horse barn, farm storage, home, office, insulated workshop, or even a commercial facility, take advantage of our discounted pricing on new buildings now through February 28, 2019. So don't delay. Visit mortonbuildings.com for more information.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home. Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
How about now?
The worst.
Well, welcome back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this very pleasant Friday morning. We do appreciate you tuning in. My name is Bruce Dickey. My guests today, Brian Turner down there on the end, Lucas Vaughn right here next to me, and we've got all kinds of things to talk about. Okay, it was kind of a snowy weekend. Anybody get a chance to watch any football?
It was a boring football weekend. I know that.
Boring?
Yeah.
It's like one of the last three. It's the third to last football weekend going.
And unfortunately, boring. The games were.
He's still bitter over the double doink.
Well, I'm definitely bitter on that, but still, all the favorites won. The games really, to me, weren't that close. Just a boring weekend
He
of
had
football.
one that was only one possession, and that was the last one.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that you got a point. The New England game was just
It was a
blowout.
Indy got blown out for the most part.
San Diego came back to cut it to 14 to
Yeah.
kind of give the people who bet on New England a faint flutter, but that was it. And if you had bet if you were on
that line was 4 at the end, so
if you were on the Cowboys at the Rams were in charge the whole way. If you were on the Colts at the Chiefs
annihilated. They came in with the worst run defense in football and held Indy, one of the better running teams, to 87 yards on the ground.
Yeah, Indy didn't show up to play, unfortunately.
Do you think? All right. Well, that kind of goes into what's coming up this weekend. Do you think the weather conditions hurt Indianapolis? And it wasn't the weather at all.
I don't think it was the weather.
I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't. It's supposed to be colder this week, so.
I just think Indy they didn't play a good football game. They just got beat all the way around. Bad penalties and bad.
They were the home team, playing outdoors in December. There's probably a little bit of a factor, but when you lose 31-13, you really can't blame the cold.
No, that's
not like Kansas City was deflating footballs
that you know of. Allegedly.
Well, see, now that's what the last time Indianapolis got that far in the playoffs. That's what happened to them, right? Well, clearly they were.
Clearly.
Clearly they were cheated. We got all kinds of friends that are Indy fans who right now are throwing footballs at the screen. Hopefully they are deflated. The Saints game.
The fans or the footballs?
Yeah.
Well, we know the fans are deflated.
Probably both.
The fans are already deflated. The Saints game did provide at least a little bit of.
They got down 14-0 early.
Yeah, and then the Eagles did nothing.
When the Saints got down 14, did you think they had a chance? Did you think they had a chance the Saints had a chance to come back?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was the middle of the second quarter before and looking bad.
Yeah, but 14 points wasn't going to beat New Orleans. They weren't. Philly's
not at home.
Yeah, Philly's defense wasn't going to hold New Orleans under 14. So I'm surprised they held them to 20. Should have been 23.
It would have been cooler. It would have been a lot cooler.
Way cooler if he hit 23. But no, New Orleans is good. They got a good offense, and Philadelphia, once they scored those 2 touchdowns early, just stopped.
I do wonder about Drew Brees' health, though. He's still not looking good, but he looked good enough in that game.
I got to ask, were either of you surprised at the fake punt? Be truthful. Don't say, I knew that Sean Payton wasn't going to punt it away on 4th and 1.
What was it, 35? Is that where they were at? Yeah, so I was surprised a little bit about that.
I just can't believe that he didn't run it with his third-string quarterback behind the kicker. I'm looking at you, Saban.
It was his second-string quarterback.
Who is a 235-pound running back playing quarterback.
Yeah. Will we see more of Taysom Hill, you think, playing quarterback next week?
He threw the touchdown that got called back, in the third quarter, I think. Beautiful pass. So, you're going to see Taysom.
All right. Did you see? All right. Last question, and then we'll get into next weekend's games or this weekend's games. Last question about last weekend. Did anybody pay attention? Now this is kind of take the points, a little bit of a gambling show. You can't tell by our results that it's a gambling show.
The gamble is by watching us.
That's exactly right. But did you hear about the national championship of betting?
The DraftKings one, yes.
The DraftKings national championship of betting. To explain, it's kind of difficult to explain, but what happened was on Sunday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, people started out with $5,000 of their own money, and they were trying to build it
They're trying to make it like the World Series of poker, but sports gambling.
Build the largest pot you could build, and this was all real money.
Yeah.
Build the largest pot you could build, and whoever ended up with the most was going to get a bonus of $1 million. And whoever was second was like 200,000, and third was 300,000, or third was 100,000, something like that. The dude who ended up winning, there was a guy. There were two guys close. And one guy was going to take his money from the end of the Patriots game on Sunday. And you could only bet football on Sunday. You could only bet on those two games. He was going to take his winnings from the Patriots game and put it on the Saints game, right? And the other guy was going to do the same thing. And one guy got his money credited to his account
in time.
He walked up to the counter and got it done there, and the other guy was trying to do it on his browser.
Is that how it happened? So the dude trying to do it on his browser, it didn't get made. Yep. The bet didn't get made.
They didn't grade the first one in time for the money to be in before the kickoff of the second one.
So he loses, and he ends up not getting to make the bet he was going to make, and had he made that bet, he was going to win the thing. Going to win $1 million. Rufus. Does Rufus have a beef? And
he's been very calm about it.
He's been very good about it. The other tricky thing was there were only 4 minutes between the end of the Patriots game and the kickoff of the other game, of the Saints game, because the Chargers were messing around trying to score at the end, and it just slowed things down to a crawl.
It was a 3.5-hour game.
Yeah. Does he have a beef?
Not really.
Apparently,
unfortunately.
The initial reports made it sound like they were grading players instead of games and all that. But then, listening to some interviews today, they said there was actually stuff in their rules, so this was kind of a known issue going in. So I have no idea yet. But
I don't think he has a beef.
He wouldn't say that he hasn't lawyered up, but he was very calm, said he understood, blah, blah, blah. But then when they asked him if he's got a lawyer, he said he couldn't answer that. So
if you can't answer whether you have a lawyer,
then you have a lawyer.
That pretty much answers the question if you're unable to answer. But that was just one of the wild things this weekend. This coming weekend, it's Championship Sunday. It's always one of the best weekends of the year with the Super Bowl, maybe one of the better ones out. I don't know. This Championship Sunday might even be better than the Super Bowl.
Well, it's two rematches from two of the highest scoring games.
Yep. We'll get your thoughts on that. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be back right after these. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey at Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you build with Morton Buildings, you build something that lasts. And now you can build for less during Building Value Days. If you're dreaming of a personal storage building, horse barn, farm storage, home, office, insulated workshop, or even a commercial facility, take advantage of our discounted pricing on new buildings now through February 28, 2019. So don't delay. Visit mortonbuildings.com for more information.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching. I can't even think
Mind blown.
I can't even think where he went to college.
EJ?
Yeah.
Florida State.
Oh, that's right.
Who's
Welcome
first
back.
round
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. It's the Take the Points edition. The boys are here, Brian Turner and Lucas Vaughn.
How did we get to an EJ Manuel reference?
Yeah.
We'll tell again. We'll tell how we got there here in just a second. Big weekend this weekend in professional football, NFL, with Championship Sunday, the conference championships. Let's start with the first one. It's at a 2 p.m. kickoff.
2 o'clock.
Huh?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock kickoff.
Really? That's
the Rams
odd
in
time.
New Orleans, so yeah, plenty of time to tailgate in New Orleans. Get ready for that football game.
That wouldn't be any fun at all. That'd be nice.
New Orleans, of course, each of these teams were favored last week, one at home, and each of them coming in here. You mentioned it earlier, coming in on a rematch. They played earlier this year. The Saints won by 10.
45-35, that was week 9.
In New Orleans. However,
That's 80 points.
Yeah, it is 80 points, isn't it? However, that game was the Rams had a furious comeback in that ball game. They tied it up, and the Saints went back to win it by 10. Thoughts going into that one, boys? What's the line?
Line is -3 to the home team.
-3 to the Saints.
Yep.
Which makes it basically an even matchup.
That means,
right?
yeah, because you figure anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 in the NFL for home field advantage. Saints might be a little bit higher than that, but yeah, roughly the same.
Over under?
56.
That's down. Didn't that start at like 56 or probably 58 or 9?
Opened at 56.5, so.
Well, it's not down much.
Yeah, not down much.
Saints only put up 20 last week versus Philly, so at home.
And there's some thought out there that Drew Brees is not healthy, so they may be running the ball quite a bit. And I want to say the Rams allowed the most yards per carry this year, which would, if you want to attack a part of their defense, you would do it on the ground.
It's Kamara and Ingram. So
Well, that's the thing. Both these teams now basically are running on the tandem style of running backs with C.J. Anderson coming out of nowhere to carry the Rams last week. Out of a Burger King.
I think he came out. Look at him. He came out of a Burger King.
Hey, whatever. It worked for him.
You realize you did look up on.
Lindell White said, "Hey, you might want to slow down a little."
I saw the. That's a good one. I saw the tweet. Somebody tweeted out the Wikipedia page for C.J. Anderson. It says he weighs 225 pounds.
So do I.
Nope.
Hey, I do too. Plus a little. Yeah. We all weigh 225, maybe plus.
I would say I'm a rock solid 185 and a not so solid another 80.
But C.J. Anderson just bowled right through the Cowboys last week, and the Saints. Hey, they lost one of their stud duck defensive linemen last weekend.
It's like I said, man, that lends towards going under the 56, or why that number is lower than it should be, or normally would be when they scored 90 points last time. 80 points.
We're just trying to put off the wagering on this, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't know what to do on it.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's talk a little bit about how we did last week, and then we'll call the wagering for this game, and then the wagering for the next game. Talk about the next game.
All righty.
You want to talk a little bit about how we did last week?
I do feel like I need to explain something.
Yes.
We're Brent Musburger fans.
That's right.
And he always had the saying. Apparently I misunderstood him because I always thought he said cashing ticket is what it's all about. So I've just been trying to win one game a week. I thought it was ticket. I didn't know you could win multiple.
Hey, that's what I did. That's all I did this week. Cash ticket.
I'm blaming Brent.
That's okay. The first game on Saturday afternoon, we
swept Indy.
We swept it.
Yeah.
We all went Indy. 0-4.
Take the points fade.
Take the points fade would have really worked. Cowboys at Rams. Weeze hit the under. By the way, congratulations.
Nice.
Yeah, well done. And Lucas on the Rams. How about that? Well done. Me and Jamie, Cowboys. Yeah,
I forgot I actually hit that one.
Well, that's just about the last one.
I hit two then.
Yeah, that's right. Because in the Chargers and Patriots, I took the Patriots. Big hit for the kid. Jamie took the under. No, that was gone pretty early.
Yeah.
And Lucas had the Chargers. That's right.
Sure did.
Weeze Patriots. Well done. So 2-2. There we go. So
Man.
we're looking good.
Yeah, fantastic so far.
We're 4-8 at that point. Going into Eagles Saints. I had the Saints, who did not cover.
Nope.
Because they can't kick field goals.
Lucas had the over, which didn't happen. Weeze had the over, which didn't happen. And Jamie had the Eagles, and so he collected.
Jamie caught one. Good job, Jamie.
Did you sweep?
Sweep what?
0-4?
No, hell no. Heck no, I got one. 1-3, all right?
Come on, potty mouth. So the team, as a team, we went 5 and 11.
Did I carry us?
Good, right?
Wow.
Yeah, you carried us with 2. All right, we say that to say this: the fade for this weekend. You choose to. We predict the future for you each week here, and we're going to do that right now. We've just finished talking about the Rams and Saints. Over under is 56. The line is 3 points to the Saints. All right, Jamie is not here, but he has given you his bets. What's Jamie doing?
Jamie's going to take New Orleans.
Jamie's taking New Orleans.
He's going
taking
with the
points. All right, going with the favorites. I'm going to join Jamie and go with the Saints. I think that the crowd will them to victory.
The Saints at home is going to be tough.
Saints at home. It's going to be kind of difficult. The Rams played very well. What are you going to do?
Well, I took the Rams as my Super Bowl pick to start out.
Oh, you lost the Chargers.
I lost the Chargers, so I got one left. So I know, Weeze, I think you got the Saints left.
I got the Saints
right?
left.
So you're going to take the Saints, so I'm going to take the Rams.
You're taking the Rams. All right. Lucas is taking the Rams.
I do think 3 is probably pretty accurate. I won't be betting this one, but picking.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is our fake money bets. This is entertainment purposes only. But it is against the spread.
Because I think it's accurate enough, this is an excellent game to tease if you want to do that. If you like one of the AFC teams more than the other one, tease this one with it. And you can take either one of them with the tease. But I lean Saints slightly, so I'll go with the Saints covering the 3.
So you're going Saints covering the 3 of us on the Saints. All right. So consider yourself warned. We apologize.
We didn't clean sweep it.
We're so sorry. Okay. All right, let's talk about the Chiefs and Patriots. I love this football game. This is going to be such a good time to watch. I like this a lot more than the Rams and Saints personally because I love the opportunity to watch Mahomes and at full health. Kansas City, did you see the Andy Reid press conference where you talk about injuries?
No.
They ask, every coach has to give the injury report right on Tuesday afternoon or something like that. They ask, okay, coach, injuries, and he just kind of, I got nothing to tell you, boys. We got guys coming back. We've got guys coming back. I got nothing to talk about. We said we've got no injuries, so they're healthy. They're at home.
He's too busy dreaming about that White House buffet.
Yeah, that's an Andy Reid buffet if I've ever seen one.
That's a good one. I like that. I think that personally, it's going to be a tough ball game for the Patriots in that cold weather. I think You're 40 years old.
Patriots are typically a cold weather team, though.
You're 40 years old.
I am.
You're almost 40, right?
I am 40.
You are 40. You am 40. You are 40 now.
You be 40?
I'm 40. I'm over 40. I'm well over 40. Really, I am. People's bodies, and then this may be a shock to every old buddy listening, people's bodies don't work as well when they get older in cold weather.
You've seen his pajamas and his avocado ice cream. I mean, the man take care of himself. He'd be just fine. I hope the weather doesn't mess this game up big time. I hope it's not 10 degrees and icy and things like that.
They were originally calling for 10 degrees and windy, but I think they bumped it up to, they think it'll be around 20 at game time now.
Oh, is that right?
But like I said, it's Midwest weather, so who knows?
Well, and the game starts at 5:30, so you're looking at dark. It's going to be the sun. What if there was sun on Sunday? It's going to be gone, and also the weather's the temperature's going to start zooming down in Kansas City.
And Kansas City's quarterback is a Texas kid.
Yep.
West Texas knows how to handle wind.
But not much 20 degrees.
10 degrees.
That West Texas out there, I suppose it gets cold, doesn't it? I don't know. Yeah. Well, he's a Texas boy, but just like Tom Brady's a California boy. Right?
Yeah, that's been in New England for 20 years.
And Michigan before.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's got that figured out okay.
I'm just trying to come up with more reasons to support my
week 6, though, when the Pats won 43-40
at New England. That's 83 points.
All right, it's a 3-point game. What's Jamie doing? Jamie's taking KC. All right, I'm gonna copy Jamie again. He's at home now, embarrassed that he's covering his face because I'm matching Jamie all the way around here. I'm taking Kansas City. I don't think 3's enough. I think Kansas City wins by a touchdown or more. I think it's a blowout.
Decent weather. I think this is a double-digit game for Kansas City.
Yeah,
and I picked against Kansas City last week. I took the Patriots last week.
I did too.
I'm taking Kansas City this week, though.
Yeah. Well, okay. There you are. You're Brian. You joined me and Jamie.
This is two, like I said, rematches from the year, which has happened 84 times since 2003. I've got the numbers here. Team that won the first game is 50-34 straight up, but only 35-47 against the spread.
So it's close.
So actually, the team that won the first game has covered less, but.
What are you doing?
When they're both -3, that's a tight spread.
It's cold and the wind's blowing. I'm taking the under.
Under.
That might have been my favorite tweet from last week, though. When they missed that field goal, and Charles Woodson tweets out, now he misses one in the snow.
A reference, ladies and gentlemen, to the game.
Open, wasn't it?
A reference, ladies and gentlemen, to a game that happened 16, 17 years ago.
Yeah,
16 years ago. After the one season.
That long.
After the one season, 2002 playoffs.
Dang.
17 years ago. That's a nightmare, a living nightmare for Weeze and myself. It turned into one for me.
Charles Woodson.
It was for him. Yeah, and Charles Woodson for sure. So there you have it. Do your best or do your worst with what we
watch the games, enjoy them.
Yeah, watch games. We're going to run out of football. It's coming. I got to tell you, pretty soon we may end up even talking about college basketball on this show.
I need to start watching something.
The last couple of weeks, I've been watching a lot of college basketball.
We might bring up college basketball when we come back, but I think probably for sure we're going to talk about baseball. Where's Manny Machado going to go? I mean,
nowhere. He's
nowhere. He's going to sit out.
Still going to take a year off.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be back right after these two. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you build with Morton Buildings, you build something that lasts. And now you can build for less during Building Value Days. If you're dreaming of a personal storage building, horse barn, farm storage, home, office, insulated workshop, or even a commercial facility, take advantage of our discounted pricing on new buildings now through February 28, 2019. So don't delay. Visit mortonbuildings.com for more information.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this very pleasant Friday morning. Stay safe and off the roads, and keep. It should actually, they're talking rain and potential snow. Don't pay any attention to it. It's going to be easy. It's going to be easy. I think they're missing this one.
70 and sunny.
Where are you going?
I agree with you.
Philadelphia. It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's true.
It's always sunny anyway. That's right.
According to sources.
Yeah. Speaking of Philadelphia, we have
segue.
Well done, thanks. I appreciate that. We have been commenting here on this show pretty much every week for the last 2 months, maybe, about where the big fish in the free agent market are going to go, Bryce Harper and Manny Machado. A little bit of news on Manny Machado today.
Can we start calling this segment Weeze Changes His Mind Again?
Who this week, Weeze?
This is the vacillation segment.
I'm going to start telling you here and just saying they're both going to the Oakland A's at some point.
That's not a bad thing.
They may have just cleared up $4 million.
Yeah.
Manny Machado, somebody told, apparently,
Buster Olney
had the big source that the White Sox, who are basically the only team out there who have said they've offered to Manny Machado, that the contract's 7 years at $175 million total.
Chump change.
Well, yeah. Machado was expecting $300 million going into this.
Him and Harper both were looking at in between $250 and $300.
Yep.
So with that one in his pocket, apparently, everybody else is starting. You mentioned that the Yankees they've signed DJ LeMahieu.
Yep.
So the Yankees may not be in this.
I don't think they're in the running.
It was actually my when I DJ'd in college. That was my
DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah.
DJ Pepe Lepew.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui. And Bryce Harper, still nobody. There has been nothing solid on Bryce Harper since the Washington Nationals had the $30 million a year.
And that was right after the season.
Report this week was him and Gabe Kapler went out a pretty good time in Vegas.
Gabe Kapler's the manager of the Philadelphia Phillies. Yep. So let's redo it. Who are you picking? Where are they going?
Who now, Weeze?
Well, obviously the Marlins are getting both.
Hey, don't you jump on my bandwagon. This is all me.
I originally said Phillies for Harper. I think I changed my mind once or twice. I'm going back to the Phillies for him. Machado, I might wind up still being the White Sox, even if it was them that leaked it and him being upset over this, because we don't know who else it could be right now.
Yeah, I'm like you. I originally said that Bryce Harper was going back to the Washington Nationals, right? And I did a little further study on the Washington Nationals payroll. Last year, the last 2 or 3 years, they've been right at $200 million, 205, 200. Last year, or this year, going into 19, they are already at 195 before you count Bryce Harper. And they have plenty of outfield. They're not hurting. They'll be okay without Bryce Harper.
We're less than a month from pitchers and catchers reporting.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 22 days or something now, 22, 23 days. I'm going to change mine if this is vacillation segment.
I wish we had a sheet of the different ones you guys are going.
Just go back and watch the last 10 minutes of every show for the last 2 months.
I think I think that he's going to go to the Dodgers. I'm going to change to the Dodgers. They've cleared out outfield.
I think that was my pick last time. Was the Dodgers.
I'm going back to the Dodgers. I'm going to change to the Dodgers. I'm taking your pick. Machado, I think he's stuck. I think he's stuck. He's going to the White Sox. They're going to take the White Sox offer. He's going to the White Sox.
I'd be fine with him going there. I don't have to watch him.
I heard Tanner left the Bad News Bears. They might have an opening there.
Yeah.
Nobody really, not a real hot market for Manny Machado, huh?
I think Machado goes to Philly.
7 years, $175 million.
You're saying Machado to Philly.
I'm going to stay with mine. I had this last time.
You're going to stay with Harper to Miami.
Are you kidding me? They can pay him
that state tax.
That state tax thing. He can go out after the games and party and have fun. Man,
that is.
I'm going to Miami.
The state tax.
You pay me $25 million, I'll come to Miami.
The state tax over the course of, say, it is a $300 million contract.
$250.
The state tax, that's an extra year of salary for him versus California, where it's 10%, 8% state tax over on a $300 million contract. That's you're looking at $24 million over the course.
But it's about winning, Bruce. That's all they care about is winning.
That's not true.
Yeah,
that is not true.
I tried to say it with a straight face.
It's $15 million in Illinois, for crying out loud, and you're not going to live in Wisconsin and play at White Sox Park.
I would.
I guess you could live in Indiana. Live in Gary. There you go.
Because everybody wants to go there.
Which one has New Glarus?
Yeah, that's true.
Wisconsin.
New Glarus.
That's an incentive.
Find me a cabin up there.
I don't know. Well, all right, then when does it end? When are they going to sign?
It's got to be.
You mentioned it. It's close. 22 days.
It's got to be within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think so too.
Although, how late did JD Martinez sign last year?
It was late. Yeah, they were already in spring training playing games. Yeah. So.
Several that
was the Cardinals reliever that didn't last long. Holland.
Greg Holland was like the second day of the season or something when they made that mistake. Thanks very much for watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. This is the Take the Points edition. Brian Turner along with Lucas Vaughn. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to y'all next week. Have an outstanding weekend. Stay safe.